Hello, lovers. It's me again, Lady G. I hope everyone is doing well. This video today is specifically for the ladies about online dating. So, as most of you know, I put myself back out there for the first time as a transgender woman on the online dating scene. I thought I would never do it again, but here I am doing it, and I'm actually having a great time because I have learned so much about myself along the way. And so I'm not taking things personal. I am just having fun, going on dates, and it's been a lovely experience. So I have my top 10 things that I learned about online dating and that I think you should know if you're online dating or thinking about online dating. Number one, don't sign up unless you at least have some idea of what you don't want. Okay, so that's the perfect thing for me right now is that I know what I don't want. So immediately I can eliminate those guys. And let me tell you, it works. Then I always end up meeting someone who is way more interesting and way more on my caliber. Because if you don't know what you want, you're going to end up wasting time on guys who, are not worth it. So number two, so example of that nonsense. I already know that guys that have only one word to say or one sentence guys, they don't have a chance. I need you to be able to hold a conversation. That is really important to me that a guy is well spoken, intelligent, and smart. So I'll just give you an example of the conversation that I've had recently. So I open my email and the guy says, sexy. Okay, I'm already knowing he's cut out, but sometimes I'll entertain it just because he's cute. I said, thanks, you're not so bad yourself. And then he says, what do you rate me from 1 to 10? I said an 8. He says, wow, you gave me more. I give myself a 5. And I said, I upgraded you, LOL. And then he writes me back and he says, let's make love. Blocked. Alright, so number 3, he must have a job. Number 4, he must be into fitness. Number 5, if you're interested in me and I'm interested in you, like I'm dating in my 40s now. These guys are in their 40s. We don't have time to be doing all this emailing back and forth because I've been on the online dating scene off and on since the late 90s when it first started. So I obviously have an idea about how this works. And at this point in my life, I don't have time to be emailing you back and forth because during the day, which most of the day I'm at work, I'm not on the dating site. I don't have the app, so I'm not checking it all day long. So I need us to exchange numbers so that we can meet in person because you will not know whether or not it's going to work until you meet in person. That I know for sure. Number 6, just because you get a date and it seems like it's going well, and he mentions that perhaps you can have a second date, don't hold your breath on that. For some reason, I don't know why guys feel like they need to mention that because I went on 2 dates recently and they both mentioned the second date, but neither one of them have called me for a second date. Now, the one guy, he was really smart, and I was interested in knowing more about him because I'd learned some stuff that night, and I was hoping that I could see him again. And he said that he has a hobby now of going around and trying new restaurants. So in the last 2 years, he has visited over 300 restaurants. And he took me to two bars that he visited, and they were really great. And I thought, oh, this would be nice to explore more with him and learn some more, about who he is and what he's experienced. But he never called me. He told me to hit him up. I did. I hit him up a couple of times. I was the first one to do it. And then, it just kind of fizzled out. And I just moved on. It's like, okay, he's not that into me. So know that if you do send him a couple of messages, don't take it personal. Just move on. Number 7, like I said, don't take it personal if you are not asked on a second date. Do you really want to be with someone who doesn't really want to be with you? No. Okay. Number 8, I'm traditional and I need the man to pay for the date. But I'll always have money just in case because you never know. People in general are weird. So I always make sure that I have money. Number 9, if there is a guy that is messaging you from another country, block him immediately. 9 times out of 10, he is a scammer. And they have these scammers, they will talk to you all sexy and make you feel all beautiful and great. And then they'll ask you for money. So leave them alone. I have never given any of them any money, but I have entertained them longer than what I should have because I didn't know. But now I know. I'm an expert now at online dating. And most of the time, they'll have like the most gorgeous photos up, which are probably not of them, because they know that so we Americans, we love beauty, so we're going to want to entertain that person. I just had one this morning. This is the second one from London, and he was so hot, and he tells me, "Oh, you are the most beautiful and most sophisticated girl that I have seen here online." Okay, I just took him out of my email and did not say anything to him. Number 10, most importantly, keep in mind, ladies, that all men are going to want sex. At the end of the day, that's what's on their mind. Now, if you decide that you want to give it up on the first night because you had a good time and you're feeling hot for him and he's feeling hot for you, that's fine. Especially if you've grown and you just want to have that sexual experience with him. Do not, this is the mistake that women make all the time, of thinking that you'll hear from him again. You just might not. The chances are very small that you're going to hear from him again. So if you want more from him, do not give it up on the first night, ladies. Do not. So, I've actually put in my profile that, hey guys, I know that at the end of the day, most of you are thinking about sex, but, move along if that's all you want. Now, anything that I give you must be earned. Make them earn it, ladies. Get a few dates in and get to know them a little more before you give up the good. That was my 10. But I just want to say have fun, be safe, and most of all, use your intuition. And remember, you're not obligated to him, and he's not obligated to you. So, with that said, you're unique, and there's only one you. Nobody else can be you better than you can. Ciao.